Here. I hope you're having a great evening. And what we're going to do tonight, very quickly, is we're going to share some information with you about a company and opportunity products. I mean, something that we see literally changing lives all over the country and all over the world. But before I do that, I want to first just take a minute and tell you a little bit about myself. I'm actually a senior director with Xooma Worldwide. I've been involved with this company now for about 3 years. Before Xooma, I've actually been involved in network marketing for, really when I think about it, about 20 years. Have gone to the top of several major companies, made millions of dollars in this industry. And I can tell you that I'm very excited about what's going on here with Xooma Worldwide because of the lives that we see changing all over the world. So again, I want to just give everybody a very, very special welcome, and we're real excited about, of course, you being here tonight. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to go through a PowerPoint presentation with you very quickly, just to give you an idea of what we do, and I'm going to show you a couple of demonstrations, because the thing, even before I get into this, that I want to mention is this, okay? I want to ask you a question. Do you drink water right now? What kind of water are you drinking? Do you understand the importance of water to your overall health? And do you understand what's going on in the water business and the water industry right now? Because most people don't. But I'm going to show you some things here tonight that will absolutely blow your mind as far as what's going on with water. But our company is Xooma Worldwide. This company is a 20-year-old international debt-free company. We do business in over 65 different countries, but we really just got the U.S. market moving about 3 years ago, somewhere in that neighborhood, and I cannot express to you how much in the right place at the right time you have actually found yourself. The motto of our company is changing the health of a generation, and I can tell you that we take that very, very seriously. But what do you think right now? Do you think that we as a society are getting healthier or sicker every year? We all know that as a society, we're getting sicker. Heart disease, cancer, diabetes, these things, of course, are on the rise. In fact, heart disease is the leading cause of death in the world today. It claims about 600,000 lives each and every year. Cancer is a close second, and the third leading cause of death, believe it or not, is America's healthcare system. We see a lot going on. A lot of publicity with the VA right now, but folks, that's across the board. And of course, the Center of Disease Control predicts that 1 in every 2 people will be diabetic within the next 10 years because of the weight epidemic, 70% of our country being overweight. And we know that prescriptions aren't the answer because of the potential side effects. So bottom line, illness is definitely at an all-time high. But the human body is 70 to 80% water. So the thing that you have to understand is that hydration is very important to overall health. In fact, when your body becomes dehydrated, that leads to sickness. If you were to go to your doctor and say get diagnosed with something like high blood pressure, what's going to happen? He's going to put your name on a medication which further dehydrates the body, which leads to further sickness. It's kind of a vicious cycle. And I think that this book says that all your body's many cries for water. You're not sick, you're thirsty. Don't treat thirst with medication. Well, since the body is more of an environment than anything, we have to really treat it that way. In fact, this is a pH scale. It ranges from 0 to 14, with 7 being neutral. Your body's going to keep your blood at 7.365, and believe it or not, we control if we keep our bodies in balance or not. In fact, if you, the body's going to make whatever sacrifice it has to make to keep your blood at 7.365, and you know, because if you had any variation from this, it would literally kill you. And you'll notice that in this statement here, the cells of a healthy body are alkaline, while the cells of a diseased body are acidic. That's Dr. Arthur Guyton. He actually wrote the textbook of medical physiology. So let's look at what throws the body out of balance. You may wake up every morning and try to hydrate your body with a cup of coffee. It's 4 on this scale, which means that it is about 10,000 times more acidic than the blood. And, you know, of course, it throws the body out of balance. I used to drink sodas throughout the day. It's 100,000 times more acidic than the blood, and the only thing that's more acidic than a soda happens to be what's being marketed as a healthy alternative, diet sodas. And of course, that's 1,000,000 times more acidic than the blood. And when you drink acidic beverages like this, and I'm talking about things like Gatorade, you know, things like teas and juices and even bottled water. When you drink acidic beverages, it just causes the body to pull valuable minerals from the bones, and the body's not capable of reproducing those minerals. And you'll notice here, two-time Nobel Prize winner Dr. Linus Pauling determined in his studies in the early 1900s that you can trace every sickness, every disease, and every ailment to a mineral deficiency in the body. So we're going to show you and introduce you to a product here tonight that is 9.9 on the scale. So, of course, it's not only going to keep your body in balance, but it's going to help to keep your body alkaline. And, you know, it's something that can absolutely be life-changing to you. But I want you to look at this very quickly, okay? Chronic dehydration and acidity, some of the symptoms associated. Most people, 1 in every 3 people deal with high blood pressure. It comes from being dehydrated and acidic. 1 in every 2 people are about to be diabetic. It comes from chronic dehydration and acidity. It can even lead to cancer. Low energy levels, any kind of aches and pains that you can imagine, like arthritis, gout, fibromyalgia, migraine headaches, acid reflux disease. And it also causes the body to retain weight because the body's natural defense to being acidic is to produce fat cells to protect the vital organs. So all these things are very, very significant. But my question to you next is, what kind of water are you drinking right now? Some people drink tap water. Some people drink bottled water. In fact, because of the concerns of tap water, most people have gone to bottled water. But this is what you have to understand. The problem with tap water is that it is regulated, but studies show that chlorine found in hard tap water produces byproducts that contribute to heart disease, cancer, and diabetes. In fact, this issue of Reader's Digest cover story, How Safe is Our Water? It goes on to say that it may contain rocket fuel, birth control pills, arsenic, and more shocking ingredients. Those were things that were found in people's drinking water. So, of course, those concerns have led people to bottled water. And you have to understand, bottled water is still an empty or dead water. Most of it's been proven to be acidic, mineral deficient. Most of it comes from the same public water source as tap water. The bottom line, there is no health benefit whatsoever. So what I want to do at this point is I'm going to actually show you, this is bottled water from my home. And I want to just do a quick demonstration for you. These drops here are called OTO drops. And when you put it in water, if it's chlorine present, it'll turn yellow. Okay, this water will actually turn yellow. So I'm going to put this in here and we'll see what happens. And again, if it's chlorine in this water, you see it is chlorine in this water because it definitely turned yellow. So this actually causes cancer. Okay, this is very dangerous to drink. And the problem with this is you couldn't see it until I put this agent in there, which are OTO drops. So, you know, again, that's just common tap water, and you'll find that in most tap water. Now, this is one of the top selling brands of bottled water, Denson, which is a Coca-Cola brand. And I've got what's called pH drops here. And these pH drops work off color as well. When I put these drops in here, if they turn, ironically, the color of this label, it means that this is alkaline water and disease can't live there. But if it turns like a yellowish, brownish looking color, that means that the water is acidic and disease tends to thrive in acidic environments. So let's look at this and see what happens here, because this is real interesting when you look at it. Now, you'll notice here that this is very acidic, probably no more than 5 on that scale. But the bottom line is this is acidic, and disease tends to thrive in acidic environments. So I'm going to show you something with that here in just a minute, but let me refer back to my PowerPoint. So, you know, again, it's no health benefit in bottled water, but we as Americans are consuming about 1,500 bottles of water each and every minute. So that kind of gives you an idea now, how serious this particular industry is. But for Women First magazine, this is one of the recent issues. Cover story, the Water Cure new study, 90% of American women are clinically dehydrated no matter how much water they drink. Why? Most water is too acidic to be fully absorbed by the cells. So all that's saying is that, you know, acidic water does not properly hydrate the body. And remember the symptoms that are associated. So our solution is a product called Extreme X2O. This is a tea bag-like sachet that literally transforms any water into a healthy beverage. In fact, the first thing this product does is neutralizes any chlorine that may be in that water. So let me show you what I'm talking about here. This is the tap water, and of course I just put the OTO drops in there, so we see that there is chlorine in this water. Now this is our product here, Extreme X2O. So when I take this sachet and I put it in this water, when I shake it up, if it neutralizes chlorine, what should happen? It should clear this water up. Now what's contained in this sachet is harvested from right off the shores of Okinawa, Japan, and you have to understand that those are the longest living people in the world. The average age of death is somewhere between 110 and 120 years old, and they stay active all of their lives, most of them do. So this is a very serious product here. So I'm going to put this in and shake it up, and again, if it clears it up, that tells you that it did neutralize the chlorine. So you see the sachet in here, so we're just going to shake it up. And you notice that it did definitely clear that water. So I don't drink any water without this in it because I understand how serious it is to consume chlorinated water and how dangerous it can be. But the next thing that this product does is it actually transforms the water into alkaline water. Now, why is this significant? Well, remember, disease thrives in acidic environments, but it simply cannot live in an alkaline environment. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to grab another one of these sachets here, and you'll notice that I've got acidic water, bottled water that you pay for every day. I'm going to put this sachet in it, and ironically, again, if it turns it the color of this label, a bluish purplish color, that means that it changed the alkalinity and it actually transformed it into alkaline water. And again, disease simply cannot live in an alkaline environment. So you see that demonstration. So again, you think about it, clears up the chlorine, transforms the water into alkaline water. Those things are very, very serious. So we're real excited about this product because of the results that we've seen from people. We have seen unbelievable results with this particular product, but it also infuses over 70 organic trace minerals back into the water. And again, as you consume acidic foods and beverages, your body pulls those valuable minerals that it's not capable of replacing. So this is very significant to have a real source of minerals, but it also makes the water wetter in the sense that it breaks the surface tension of the water down, making it possible for it to penetrate the cellular level of the body. Now, this hydrates and detoxes your body at the cellular level, which promotes weight loss, among other things. But the bottom line is instant and ultimate in hydration. I remember when I first got my hands on this product, I took it to my parents right off the bat. My father at the time was 75 years old. He had high blood pressure and blood sugar. Within 2 weeks of starting to hydrate with this particular product, we noticed, per his doctor's statement, that it had regulated those things. It brought his body back in balance. So, of course, we got really excited about that, and we started to get it out to other people, and we see very similar results. In fact, all of those symptoms that I mentioned, of being dehydrated, like elevated blood pressure, first sign of heart disease, elevated blood sugar, the first sign of diabetes, cancer, any kind of aches and pains from, arthritis, gout, fibromyalgia, migraine, headaches, acid reflux disease, weight gain. We've seen it fix many, many of those problems because the body's best doctor is the body itself, as long as you give it what it needs. And of course, right behind air comes water. Water is very, very important. Speaking of weight loss, this is a friend of mine, Ronnie Webb. He was about 300 pounds when he started on this product. In less than a year, you'll notice here he lost over 100 pounds. So, this is a real serious thing. Now, we've got another product that I want to tell you about very quickly called Focus Up. Focus Up is known as the world's first pure energy think drink. And within about 15 minutes of consuming this particular product, because it's giving you nutrients that you need to get more out of your brain, okay, it actually fires those electrons to get you more of your brain power. You'll notice it'll improve your focus and clarity, memory and concentration, mood and alertness, and it also gives you sustained mental and physical energy. I can tell you, and this is very consistent across the board for me, 47 years old, I literally feel like I'm in my 20s every day. It is unbelievable what this product has done. And then this is a Time magazine, The Secret Killer. Many people aren't aware of this, but the surprising link between internal inflammation in the body and heart attacks, cancer, Alzheimer's, and other diseases. This particular product here we're real proud of. It's called Cardiozyme, a miracle from the sea. This product comes to us with over $35 million of clinical research and development, but simply put, this is the only product that has ever been documented to lower bad cholesterol while raising good cholesterol, and it also removes internal inflammation within the body. All diseases go back, including cancer. All of it goes back to internal inflammation areas, internal inflamed areas within the body. So we're real excited. We have seen unbelievable results. We've seen some people's bad cholesterol numbers go down hundreds of points, a couple of 100 to 200 points, and we've seen that good cholesterol go up. I mean, just lupus symptoms go away. It is unbelievable what this particular product does when used in conjunction with Extreme X2O. But folks, we've got over 30 best of the best products with this company. Again, this company is very much committed to changing the health of a generation, and I would encourage you, you know, right now, if you're just kind of out there floating around and you don't really know what to do, let us, you know, help you to cover the basics as far as your health plan. And you know what? You'll get your body what it needs, and many times the body can definitely do its job and repair itself. But what I want to do at this point is I want to talk about our compensation plan. I think everybody right now is looking for ways to make money online, and one thing that I'll tell you is this: we've got a defined system, an online system to help you to turn this opportunity and this trend into a residual-based income for you and your family. So this is an online business. There are no fees to join, no monthly website fees. We like to refer to it as a proven wholesale business model. It works no different from Costco, Sam's, BJ's, whatever. You know, you think about it, you subscribe to these companies with a wholesale membership in order to get a better price. Well, our company will give you a wholesale membership at no cost, but they will give you a better price on the products. Now, you know, why would you, well, you know why you want the products, but let me kind of give you an idea of where we are in the water revolution, as we refer to it as. It's all about being in the right place at the right time. Think about this. The gold rush happened in the mid-1800s. It created billions of dollars in wealth, and it set many people financially free, many families. And, of course, the oil boom, referred to as black gold, happened in the 1900s. And, again, it created billions of dollars in wealth, and it set many people, many families financially free. Well, did you and your family miss those things? 9 times out of 10, you probably did, as me and my family did. But I'll just tell you, folks, you know, we miss those because our ancestors didn't know about it. They weren't aware. Well, I'm going to make you aware of something right now that you can take advantage of that can literally set your generations free. Whatever you do, don't miss this one. Water is known as blue gold of the 21st century. This is the trend of the 21st century. And I tell you what, it's the hottest commodity today. Multinational corporations are battling for water rights. They're literally in water wars. And what if I told you that water puts big oil to shame? Think about it. Oil right now is about $3 a gallon. Bottled water is about $10 a gallon, and it costs a lot less to produce bottled water because most of it comes from the same municipal source as tap water. So, you know, we want to get you in the water wars so you could set you and your family financially free. Now, let me give you an idea of how serious this is. The U.S. right now consumes over 1,500 bottles of water each and every second. That works out to about 90,000 every minute. Can you imagine that? 90,000 bottles of water being consumed every minute. That's about 5.4 million every hour, 130 million every day. That works out to over 4 billion a month, or about 50 billion every year. Now, you have to ask yourself, man, why are we consuming this much bottled water? Why? Because people think that it's a health benefit, but it's actually not. And this is what we're so excited about. We actually have a product that costs less than the price of a bottle of water that will transform any water into a healthy beverage. And another thing, we understand that the bottles of water create an environmental hazard because 80% of those petroleum-based bottles, those plastic bottles, do not get recycled. And folks, it takes about 700 years for a plastic bottle to biodegrade. So that is simply what our green bottle is all about. This is a BPA-free bottle. That's what you have to understand. If you have a bottle of water in your car on a hot day like it was today and it heats up, you may as well throw it away because it's going to leach contaminants back into the water that has been linked to breast cancer with women, prostate cancer with men, among other things. But the bottom line is you start bottling your own water because guess what? You've got a pipeline of this stuff coming into your house. Our product will transform any water, and you just use that bottle and start transforming your own water. So how do you get involved? Well, again, it's no cost to get involved. You just purchase your products at a wholesale price. So we've got a $199 product package that we refer to as a user pack. This is going to give you enough of that X2O product and that Focus Up product to get you and your family started. When you go to that website, you're going to have the option to add other things on that you might need. But this $199 starter pack is a user pack. It qualifies you for all of the upfront income. But if you want to build a business, you want to build a good, strong 5- or 6-figure income, you want to get your business off to massive action with the $499 performance pack. This particular package here is going to give you enough products, brochures, CDs to literally go out there and sample everybody you know, plus have enough products for you and your family. So we call this a builder's pack, and we're also going to promote you 5 levels up the compensation plan to national manager when you purchase this particular package as well. But the great thing about this is you can kind of get in wherever you fit in, and I want you to remember this number as far as it pertains to our company. The magic number with our company is 4. Okay, we've got a program in place, refer 4 and pay no more. And let me show you how that works. Let's say that you're working with that lower pack. Okay, you purchase a $199 pack and you refer 4 other people that purchase that $199 pack. Well, you're going to make several commissions for that. You'll make a fast start commission of $25 for each one of those people. You're going to make team commissions of $48 total. You're going to get a rapid rewards bonus of $80. So you made $228. So you turn that $199 into $228. You've also qualified yourself to match all of these people's incomes by 25%. So guess what? If they go and they bill, pretty quickly, say $1,000 a week in income, you're going to make $1,000 a week because you match each paycheck by 25% for the life of their career, and it's no limit to the number of people that you can match. So we've turned the $199 into $228. What do you want to do at this point? The big money in this business comes from duplication. You want to help each one of these people to go and do that exact same thing. They refer 4 to get their money back, refer 4 and pay no more. That's going to make you an additional $500 on top of that $228. So now you've made over $700. And you keep yourself qualified every month by making a purchase, any combination of $100. They're going to keep themselves qualified by making any purchase of at least $100. Now, let me make this make sense to you. You want to treat the water that you drink, so it costs you about $50 a month. Okay, it works out to about $1.60 a day, but you're properly hydrating your body. So if you got a couple people in the house, that's $100. Focus Up product, $50 a month. Cardiozyme, $50 a month. Most of our products are priced around $50 a month. So any combination, as long as you're doing 100, they're doing 100, you created about $500 a month in residual-based income. And folks, believe it or not, all we do is duplicate that number 4. We actually duplicate it through 2 teams of people, one left, one right. And you know what? You refer 4, you pay no more, your products are free. You help them to refer 4, their products are free. You're making about $500 a month. We duplicate that a few more levels. Believe it or not, you've developed a good, strong, high 6-figure residual-based income. I've been able to do it. Other people in this company have been able to do it, and we're going to help thousands of people to do this over the coming months. Okay, that is what the goal is. So what is your next step? You want to get with the person that put you on this webinar, and you want to click that button below this video, that Get Started Now button. Okay, it's going to take you to Xooma.com. Now, when you get to Xooma.com, you want to be sure that you see your person, the person that referred you. You're looking for their name in the top right-hand corner of that site. If you don't see it, you need to call them so they can be sure that you got their information. You want to click Get Started when you get to that Xooma site, and you want to make your purchase. There are no fees to join. There are no starter kits to buy. You're going to qualify with 4 referrals. How are you going to get 4 referrals? We do this webinar every night. You start sending people to this webinar. We do a call every day. You start sending people to those calls. Sample people with these products, okay? We got a defined online system to help you to attract people as well. But you're going to qualify with 4 referrals, and you're going to duplicate that with others. And I can guarantee you that we can help you to really make some serious money with this compensation plan if you'll just follow that process and do what we show you to do. So with that, guys, I want to be the first to welcome you to the team. And one thing that I want to invite you to is this. Every day, Monday through Friday, we do a lunch break call. That lunch break call happens at 12 p.m. Eastern. And the phone number for that call is area code 218-862-1300. The PIN number for that call is 293302. So I would encourage you to identify the people that you know, love, and care about. Let's get them on that call. We do this webinar every night, Monday through Thursday at 10 p.m. Eastern. All you have to do, folks, is bring us the guest and let us do the rest. So we appreciate everybody being on this webinar. We're looking forward to working with you. You guys have a great evening, and thanks again for being on.